Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for January 19th, 2026. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting top left, we have the 5 and the 6. 5 does not appear to do anything. Oh, we do have these two 5s. This 5 doesn't actually help, but might as well mark it here. All right, the 6, we do have a buddy over here. So there's a 6 in one of these two. And that's about it for 6. All right, let's move on. The 2 and the 9. 2 looks through here. None of these are 2, so the 2's in one of these two. That does point right and left. Not in a way that's going to be helpful immediately, so let's just trust our corner marks here. Anything else with 2's? Yeah, so this 2 looks in, this 2 looks up, so 2's in one of these two. It's going to point down, this 2 looks up, these 2's point in, so 2's in one of these two. All right. I am looking to see if there's anything else. I don't think so. 6, 8, and 9. So we have the two 9s. I don't know why I didn't. Did I not do this 9? I don't, anyway. The 9's in one of these two. 6, 8. All right. So we've got our classic New York Times trick, is what some people call it. But really what we found is a hidden triple. But this is a really common formation that just, however the New York Times puzzles get generated, it happens quite often. So it's always a good, nice thing to look for. So what are you looking for? Like, what is the pattern that you want to try to match here? Well, you've got 3 givens in a box that all aren't in a certain row or column. In this case, I'll just say column, because that's what this case is. So we got 3 givens that all aren't in a certain column within a box. And then that same column has 3 givens in it outside of that box. The only other thing you have to double check then, once you see that pattern, is that the 3 givens in this box are completely different than the 3 givens in the column. So we have 6, 8, and 9 here, and 2, 5, and 7 here. There's no overlap between digits, no repeated digits. Once you have that, you know you found the trick. You just have to apply it. Now, I'm going to go over the logic of it. 6, 8, and 9 must appear in this column somewhere. They do not appear within this box in that column because the box already has all 3 of them. And the 2, 5, and 7 aren't them either. And so these 3 digits, or these 3 cells, must contain the 3 digits that are up here, the 6, 8, and 9, because we need to place a 6, 8, and 9. These are the only 3 places that we can put them. So these are going to be the green digits. Now, we can also make sure you do the other way around, which is that we need the purple digits to end up in this box somewhere. They can't be in this column, and they're not the green digits, so the purple digits end up here. And then you've got 3 remaining digits that we'll call the blue digits. So now all we have to do is fill out what these digits are. So the purple digits are 2, 5, and 7. That's not 5. And this, sorry, what did I do? That's not 5. This can't be the 2 or the 5. Because the 5 down there, sorry. I was like, where is it? And so that's our 7. And that makes that, because this can't be 5, that's our 2, and that's our 5. So it doesn't always resolve, but in this case it did. The 3 green digits are 6, 8, and 9. So we just put 6, 8, 9 here. And that can't be an 8 because of that 8. And then finally, the 3 blue digits are just the 3 digits that we haven't accounted for. So those are the 1, the 3, and the 4. All right. So that helps seed us with some really nice center marks. And what we've essentially done here is we've placed these digits, which is very nice. We didn't have to. But down here, what we've done is, because of that hidden triple, we've eliminated 1, 3, and 4 from these 3 cells. They can't be 1, 3, 4 anymore. So that's something to follow up on as well, is what does it mean that these now aren't 1, 3, or 4? I'm not seeing anything like, okay, I'm seeing one thing, which is this 3 looks in and these aren't 3. It's not quite good enough though. There's still 3 places left. Okay, we placed these digits, the 2, 5, and 7, so we should follow up on those. The 2's look in, this 2 looks up, putting a 2 in one of these 2. This is a hidden 2, 9 pair. The corner marks are telling us that one of these 2 needs to be a 2 and one of these 2 needs to be a 9. Well, if one's a 2 and the other's 9, there's no room for anything else. Again, we follow up on this by thinking about what was eliminated. So they can't be 1 anymore. They can't be 3 anymore. We have these 2 3's looking up, and this hidden 2, 9 pair removed 3 from this as an option. So 3 can only go here. We removed 4 from them, and then 7 and 8. 4, 7, and 8. The 7 looks in. These aren't 7. 7's one of these two. Points down, this 7 looks up. 7's one of these two. So this is 148. That's not a 4. This is 147. This is any 1478. All right. Cool. I got this 3. Any follow up there? No. So the 2. That was the 2. How about the 5? We do have 2 5s here. This 5 helps. Placing this 5. These 5s look down. This 5 looks in. Putting a 5 in one of these two. And then vertically they're done. 7. Vertically, we can actually place the 7 in this box now. And then horizontally, not as good. We already got these pointing 7s. So, all right. Have I followed up on everything? This row needs 1, 3, 4, 8. Can't be a 1. So this is 3, 4, 8. Oh, it can't be 4 either. So it's 3, 8. 1, 3, 4, 8. Okay, this row we need 1, 4, 6, 7. This can't be 4 or 7. So this is 1, 6. This can be any of them. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this column, we need a 1, 2, 6, 9. So this can't be 6 or, oh, this can't be 2, 6, or 9. So this is only 1. This is a naked 1. So we just place 1 in there. That makes that a 6. And so then this is 2, 9. And in fact, this was another kind of semi-non-standard New York Times trick because it's 2 against 4. But it's the same concept. The 2 and the 9 are all avoiding this column, and the column needs them, and there's only 2 places for them. So you can find the hidden 2, 9 pair that way via what I call geometry. By looking at the placement of the givens over the values of them. All right, this is down to 1, 4, 7 now. Not a 1. 1's in the box. 3, 4, 7, 8. This is 3, 7, 8. Let's see. What do we get? We got the 5 and the 1. No, we got the 6 and the 1. The 1 looks in. No. Well, this isn't 1 anymore. So this is 4, 7, 8. Okay. This whole row, because we have the 2, 9 pair, this row is 3, 4, 7, 8. But that's also true of the box. And the column doesn't help. Okay. I think we've exhausted what we can do in this top band. Let's move on to this band here. So we have the 3 and the 9. 2 3s look in. Puts a 3 in one of these two. The 9. No. All right. We have 1, 3, 4, and 5 here. The 5s we got. The 4s actually look up, putting a 4 in one of these two. 1, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't see anything else. Then 5 and 7 here. Okay. Let's do the final band here. We got 2, 3, 4, and 7. So the 2 2s look in. Putting a 2 in one of these two. The 3. Right. We have the 1, 3, 4 triple or the hidden 6, 8, 9, however you prefer. So these aren't 3 either. So the 3 ends up in one of these two. Now, I think the 4 does the same thing. The 4, in fact, we have 2 4s looking in. That's even better. That places the 4 here, which then places the 3. Places the 3 and the 2 in this box. Nice cascade. These 2 digits are the 1 and the 4. Oh, not 4, sorry. 1 and the 9. So they're not resolved. This is not 9, so it's 1, 6, 8, I guess. I don't know if there's more to do with that. What else do we have here? This row, 1, 6, 9. This can't be 1 or 9, so this is a naked 6, making that 9 and that 1. Here we get the 1 and the 9 here. We get the 2 and the 9, and that places 2 here. That's not 1, that's not 9, that's not 9. All right, over here we have the 3, 5 pair. That 3 looks in. That's 5 and that's 3. The rest of this row is 6, 8, 9. Left one's not 6. What's the rest of this row? 1, 4, 6, 8, not 4. 1, 5, 6, 8. This is 1, 6, 8. This is 1, 5, 8. Any of them? Alrighty. Let's look at this box. We need a 1, 6, 8. What did I miss? 1, 4, 6, 8. 1, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Nothing. Any other low-hanging fruit? This row, 4, 6, 7, 8. So this can't be 6 or 7. So this is 4, 8. This isn't 4, so this is 6, 7, 8. This isn't 4 either, so it's 6, 7, 8. Nothing really to see here. What else is going on here? How about this column? 3, 7, 8. Not a 3, not a 7. So this is a naked 8. That places the 3 and the 7 here. That places 7 in this box and gives us the 4 here. Last digit in this box is a 8. All right. Let's clean this up a little bit. This is the 1, the 4, and the 3. This is our 4. Leaving behind a 1, 8 pair. This column is down to 1, 5, 6, 8. So this is 1, 6, 8. This is 1, 5, 6. How about this column, or this box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7, 9. So the 9 can only go here, and then this can't be 7, so that's 6 and that's 7. Placing the 7 here. 7s are done. 1, 6, 8 triple, so what's left? The 2. 2 goes there. That's 9. That's 2. That's 8. That's 4. That's 6 and 8. That's 8 and 1 and 6. We're collapsing. That's 9. We get the 6 up here. That's 8. We get the 1 and 5. This can't be 5. So that's 1. That's 5. That's 8. That's 1. And our last digits... See, this is a 4 and this is... Oh, I misclicked. This is a 6. All right. Cool. Yeah, not too bad today. I think it's good to notice this 2, 9 going here and this 6, 8, 9 going here and the corollaries. This 3, 4, 7, 8 going here and this 2, 5, 7 going here. All right. Well, how'd you do? And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.